80-20 rule also means, or 80% you focus on what you love doing. What is your priority task in a day? Let's say uh, fitness is something which you enjoy doing, and you know that exercising is very good for your health or whatever, irrespective of the fact whether you have a health concern or not and stuff, overall fitness is good for you. So you focus on prioritizing your health, training, exercising, working out, spending time in the gym and stuff. So your priority shifts from yes, say let's say what you really enjoy doing, partying a lot, smoking a lot, going out and hanging around with a bunch of friends or a certain circle and stuff, and you know that now working out or training or exercising is going to be really working well for you. So what do? You kind of prioritize your working out in a fashion that it takes 80% of your energy and your time and stuff. So let's say you have a health concern also. So you go in for a 80% workout rule, and you prioritize and you leave aside everything which is not important or irrelevant, and you focus on 80% of good health and stuff. What are you going to get? You're going to get good health out of it, right? I mean, provided you have good trainers and stuff like that, and more of it is self work. I will do a video after this also, talking about how important it is, not just for your medical supervisors or doctors to help you, or the hospital to help you, but you have to also put in your best to kind of recover from any illness or anything that is thrown at you which comes during the course of life. So coming back to the need to focus on the important tasks, so make it a positive habit to focus on those important tasks during your peak times, that these are the important tasks or the priority tasks that I want to do, and 20% effort goes on to the not so important ones, which means that the bulk of your success or everything comes from the most important tasks that you do, the handful of tasks you do. Can be emailing, can be following up, can be interaction, can be reading, can be creating content, can be creating designs, can be researching, can be spending times in let's say business forums or interaction, and bouncing off business ideas and stuff like that. So that's what helps. So this is going to go a long way if you want to run a business, or you want to do a startup, you want to do a design thingy, you want to kind of have a album that you want to launch, you have a book that you're planning to launch and stuff. So the business management part of it is really important. So this is where the 80% rule says focus on 80% of the concrete work. And when it comes to practicing change, if you've decided to, let's say, write a book or launch a video or do a YouTube thingy, or you want to do a fashion show, 80% of your time must go in that. But you have to practice improvement. So if you're only watching rural and vernacular fashion content, that's the level of information and that's the level of creativity you're going to be indulging in and stuff, and that's what you're going to bring on the tables or to your offices or to a fashion show. But on the same time, if you were to use this time of practicing continuous improvement and following good stuff, and you follow Milan and you follow Paris and you follow Wills, Lakme, whatever, I mean, you follow the international New York fashion, you follow France or whatever, that's a kind of result, or that's a kind of a contribution you're going to bring about to your fashion shows and to your work and stuff. So it becomes really easy. So when you are kind of improving, you're going to be saying, I'm changing for the better, and it's like going on a holiday. So follow this, and I hope this helps and it works and stuff. And enjoy yourself, and focus on 80/20, and more importantly, focus on the change. It's not the why which is going to help you, it's going to be how the change will help you. It's going to be how it's going to become better for you, and how it's going to take you forward, and how can you improve, how can you have better designs, how can you have better creativity, how can you have better ideas, how can you even look better, how can you even talk better. And the why part of it is very basic. Why do I want to do it? I want to do this because of so. That's okay. But how is very important. So question yourself every day, how do I do it? How do I get better? Will Wimbledon make me better, or will wrestling make me better? So ask yourself those questions, and then you kind of embrace the 80/20, which also means including the change, self-work, self-improvement. So love and luck, take care, have fun, have a blast. And yes, a very yeah, it's good afternoon as per me. on a nice cup of coffee. Include this in your daily regimes and your workflows and stuff. A minimum of two coffees and stuff, and you are going to be more alert. You're going to be more energetic. You're going to be more proactive, and the smell of coffee itself will wake you up. So people say, why do I have a coffee? I've read it that it doesn't help me to sleep. So this is where maybe reading and researching on articles that how does coffee make me better will help. So jkapani@gmail.com, justinKapani.im@gmail.com, and justinKapanioffice@gmail.com. Love and luck. Take care. Have fun. Have a blast. And dig in deeper for more information. Research more, and get better. And your life is going to go through that transformation or through the change. And if you're leaving people behind, or if you're leaving environments behind, you're leaving circles behind, it's okay. This is a part of life. You're not going to carry your friends from college to your office spaces, right? But you can always be in touch with them. So be the change. So love and luck and take care and have fun and have a blast. And you don't have to be so scared of change and stuff. Embrace it with open arms. It's like embracing friends. New information, new knowledge, new content, new flavors, new diet, new lifestyle, new music, everything. New movies. So everything changes for you. So love and luck and take care and hope this helps. jkapani@gmail.com, justinKapani.im@gmail.com, and justinKapanioffice@gmail.com. Love and luck and have fun. Bye bye. Cheers.